changed in the slightest. And I don't mean any offence to them, but
No.
there's just guys that level or two above them. Yeah, it's the people like Luke. If you find yourself at the back, the people you do need to beat, really, in my head, are Calerio, Viking Pro, and then it's somewhere between 18 James and Tony, depending where they're at.
Tony's pulled out.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, James are my three unfortunates to be most likely to go out.
I think I've been told the answer for this, but is Tyrese getting in, or...?
If he can.
He can if he shows up, but he's not.
I think they don't want to play on a different TV, I don't think.
No, he said he tried and it's not good for him. Latency or something will be off.
He'd still make it though, even if he was driving like shit, I reckon.
Yeah. And that gives him a week to try and sort a TV or steal his brother's monitor for a day. For 2 hours.
I had my lighter in my hand a second ago, and it's just completely gone.
I know you, Esko. You'll slid it up your bottom, mate. You dirty boy.
I've managed to work its way under the laptop somehow. What's my skinny fat ass pushed in? It's nice that In the City is the first race on this, I'm not gonna lie, Sandy said, no matter what, we're off to a good start. Well...
Noodle will be on the way in, don't you worry, Tim. And I think Rezkio's asking for an invite just to the pre-lobby cap.
Is he?
Yeah.
Isn't he streaming right now?
Captain is here.
Alright.
I need to go into online so I can get invited properly. Oh, I already have, thanks. Yeah.
I've accepted the invite like 10 minutes ago, but the percentage is taking so long for this one.
Oh, you're saying no, I joke. Well, I think you're going to get the invite already now, Red. Join the pre-lobby, lad. You're not allowed in the race lobby, though. You're already qualified.
Esko, did you close the game, by the way?
Yeah.
Right.
It's reloaded.
What's the new prize, right? Or is it even out yet? Like, or is it just going to be like a casino thing?
Same one at the moment. I think it'll be weekly.
I mean, if they're giving cars out like that, like, fucking...
No, it's nice. It means you've got a chance at 2 a week.
Yeah, like, that's what I mean, man.
One guaranteed one, even for the least sweaty of races, with it only needing to be 3 top 3s.
Yeah.
You literally share it with your mate and just do 3 races each, sort of thing, each day. Yeah. I join Lister Perth, and what straps yet? No worries, Rezkio lad. I will be pulling up Anadrap's stream as well on my phone like I did earlier, keeping my eyes on stuff.
Is that a boy in bikini bottoms? Bikini pants? That's really weird. No, it's not. Some titties though there. I see if I can touch them. Oh, look at that sad boob.
Enjoy the Perth list, Rezkio. We are waiting on the Parcelius and a few others. There's Parcel Man invited. Anything special? There's nothing in the lobby.
Did you send her one to Parcelius?
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, well, that's what I thought I heard.
I think that on my friends list for people in the lobby.
I don't see Colin anywhere.
No, unfortunately, it's one I've not got added yet.
Miyoto's online. Is he supposed to be coming to this one?
Didn't you say you couldn't make it? I don't know.
Yeah, he said something about baseball.
He couldn't make
Yeah,
he couldn't make the
Facebook
original
practice.
swap he'd made with Danny to 3. But fuck no.
I'll send him a quick message on Discord. Where's my phone gone? Yeah. Bum, bum, bum.
You can't see that.
Right, there's a message if you are around.
No.
Cat says you can jump in the lobby.
Is Joey Jojo in the... No, he's not. God damn it. Can't send him that thing either.
I'll set the stream off in 5 minutes.
Can't send that to PlayStation. It's so crap.
Got a pilot in here. Sailor.
Who's got the Fallon?
It's hard today than it was fucking Thursday, I don't know. Thursday was like 28. On that, vodka's made me go red, so I'm a bit hot.
You've drunk a little bit too much, you knobhead. Halfway to tipsy, kid.
I'm sure we're missing. We're still waiting. Revelantis.
Back in set.
Serious.
He's not on my friends list, and the Draps will good to invite him.
Where's that guy?
Having quite a weird standoff right now with 2 people I don't know.
And Draps is just having to do he's just finished, he just did the intro.
She's talking to him. 12, a couple more people.
Danny, fuck, you pick an idiot.
Do you like that half? Yeah, mummy. Put that live chat up. Give it a like first. There we go. Bum, 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 bum.
Saying that my car is nice, it means more than calling me a good racer. man said nice car, but shit racer.
Who said that?
Maybe I need to pull this forward.
Danny. Rah. You put my hood down. Who done that? Somebody's glitched my hood.
Still looking for Revelantis. Can't see the
Yeah, Mayuto has got an hour and a half free, if that is alright, Captain, and he'll gather as many points as he can and then accept it if he doesn't make it.
That's fine.
Yep.
Yep.
It's not like he's not gonna make it. He'll easily.
No, I'm just... we are streaming.
That's fine. Colin's on the way. Colin can only do 3 races, but if he scores more than a certain amount of
Enough,
points,
yeah.
then he's going to make it. So, but you have to show at least. You can, yeah.
And yeah, he's loading in. Lovely, good man. And I'll start setting the stream up then.
Yep.
And I'll get him an invite.
That's brutal. Just watched the video of some guy playing golf and he just takes his swing and it hits a fucking bird in his throat.
Yeah.
Bird blocked his shot, but then they go over to the water that it landed in and it's just got blood pouring out of his neck. Oh.
This
Fucking
guy's
very
so
bad.
screwed. It's like a stock suspension. This guy. It's a big boy.
Start the broadcast times. The music stopped lovely. We'll stick to water for just now because coffee has been making my belly rumble. And hello to YouTube. We are here for the final round of, or final lobby of round 2. It is going to be the big one. It is going to be a full lobby. We have increased the amount of qualification spots are in it to match the increase. So odds don't change, but we will be seeing 3 races, potentially 2 or 3 drop out and that lose their way in the competition. We've had a little change just because a couple of people couldn't make it earlier. Had late things come up, like to Revelantis, Colin Pasilius. So we do see 3 good races come in. But like I say, the qualification spots are there to match. And yep, let me get you invited, my man. There you are, there. Everyone else having been in today, it wouldn't be right not to offer him a spot in the party if he does fancy it.
Good luck to you. They're actually in that quali, by the way.
Yeah,
It shouldn't be.
nice. Are you feeling official as well? Really nicely done, lad.
You don't actually.
Top
I
spot
actually
in the
was
pillar.
about to say in your chat afterwards. Once again, very unsatisfying. I genuinely thought I was going to lose it on that Rebel Rally. I completely
Yeah,
fucked it.
You held it though, got back into the swing
Yeah,
of it, and
after
did enough to
when
hold
I
the
put-
playlist with.
I put in your chat, like, you know, that's more fucking like. I literally just put, because I was muted the whole time, when
Yeah.
I just put my
You were just
controller
focusing on the
headset
race
and just
and then
literally went onto my bed, and I've just been let down for fucking,
Yeah,
well,
just
near on
decompressing.
2 hours. Near on 2 hours just on my phone, pretty much, just
That's
chilling.
basically what I've been doing, just chatting in the party with these guys. I rushed my dinner down and then just chatted away.
I had a brilliant start to that playlist. I had a really
It was
good
really
start.
nice.
I enjoyed those first 3 tracks. But I knew the club one I would do awful on.
Where is there is in session?
But to be apparently, what was it you said? Only a 10th off of Leathercate's time
That
on
was how
Pure
far
Ink.
you are off his last track, yeah, Pure Ink.
That wasn't too bad.
Invite me.
It is quite an easy track though. So
Anyone see Colin?
I can't. No, he's not on my friends list. I don't believe, Mr. Colin.
There he
I
is.
did go wrong through that one. Lovely, that's sorted.
Okay, and Revelanus is online, so we're gonna have we're gonna have full house.
Nice.
So an interesting one to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It does still stick with the 3 dropouts because the dropouts from earlier have meant we're going to have to pull the spots forward to this lobby now, with it being the
It
full,
was
full
12
competitive
in
shit.
and 9 out. Now it's 15 in and 12 out, so still 3 going. Same odds, same
Yeah.
chance.
This is my pressure lobby.
Yeah, man, this is
It's
no
got the
way I
commentary
am
on
trying
point.
to keep up with some of these motherfuckers in this lobby.
Fuck's
No
sake.
way.
Hello
Shit.
again, Esco, Mr. My Bills and Mr. Aaron. I hope you're both doing very well.
Nope. Sweating, nervous. I wasn't 5
I had a
minutes
big
ago.
fat poo, and it's too late.
What do you mean it's too late?
Right now you've got time.
You've already
Colin's
been
calling me a
for it.
bitch, telling me he's here, so. But
Well,
he's
you need
nowhere
a
to
big
be
fat
seen.
poo.
Revelanus
Well,
is
you've got up to 10 minutes, Luke. Can you squeeze a half of it out at least?
I'll set
in
out
10?
with the Rebel Rally, it's all good. Oh, shit.
Your turtleneck by the time
Your least
5 minutes
favourite
goes.
track, yeah. That sounds fair, Luke. You've got the stunt tracks anyway to pick up the points a bit as well. Right. Couple more stunters in here now. We've got Danny, Maito, Luke. As well as my Bills, he's been in the party with us now for a few hours.
So, as long as the guys that want to come in and are leaving before the end feel like they've scored enough points before they leave,
Yep.
they can leave. But if they leave and the guys,
Catch up.
yeah, and they've left already, that's
I've made that very clear to my Uto that, like, I said that, like, 20 points has been enough to qualify in earlier sessions, so do come in and grab what you can in the time, but it's no guarantee with it being this lobby, sort of thing.
yeah, definitely.
I'll let him know as well. 12 qualify. And he's got his Apple headphones. Bless him.
This is a very tasty quarter-final.
Yeah, very, very tasty.
If people check the leaderboard and see my Yuto first, they're gonna be shit themselves.
I hope they'd done that on Wartime, because then they would have seen me.
Probably
Yeah,
get
at the moment
Jax's
it's raining
pop
in
up on
game
my
as well.
phone.
I don't know
Yeah.
if you can hear that.
Should be fine on the sea.
At least
Alright.
it's raining in Rockstar and that.
Here we go.
Alright, again, good luck to you.
Yes, good luck, everybody involved.
Yes, look.
I'll be back on that during breaks.
Yep. Just let yourself settle in, guys. Do your thing. I've got Anadraps up on my phone. I've got Captain's screen app as well. Again, we go Moto for the win here from Pinky. That is what Luke sort of just lightly suggested as well. If they look at the leaderboard and see his name, they'll all have a little brown moment in their pants. Everybody has managed to stick in the lobby. Colin a little bit late on his change. I think that was a GTO he swapped to in the end. Good job. Nicely done, Colin. Neon, not the way to go here. I'm just going to start and then stunted, but I skipped past my initial point. That's down it pops up on the screen. See my going the most over the curbs. And I'm looking to gain a brake boost good and early as he pulls back across. Good start from Escape. Seemed to get a bit of a jump. Good on the curbs. Wasn't a big gain if there was any at all. Like I can't see the clock. Got a little bit lucky with that entry into the tube as Mayuto goes at the speed of 3. Mayuto's got a little bit too far on his flick to the right out of the tube, and that has seen him off the track. Got plenty of time to pick up the positions. Luke as well is going to need to be picking some up. We've got Anadraps in second, Danny, EMS at Perfect, and Colin Revelantis in that mix just behind. We are just going to pop a bit further back. Everybody here, we've got a couple of people not, but Anadraps has changed his settings to use it now fully. I think he was anyway.
Wow.
We've got one name change in the lobby as well in Mateus. That is X-Wex. For anybody wondering. Yeah, there is going to be a lot of racing for the next 2 Saturdays still as well. Got 3 lobbies next week and then 1 the week after for the final. Scully's leading the way. We are going to pull back a little bit at completion of this. He's got a good, strong lead early on. Danny just coming around the corner behind. Anadraps and EMS Perfect. Revelantis really not too far behind. Colin in the mix as well. We'll go on to Colin. Just have a little look at the fight a little further back. I think it might just be a little out of reach with the natural pace on the track proportions for Luke and Blake. As you can see, they've already picked themselves back up into top 10 for Luke. Just behind it in 11th. A little late on the brakes, but he gets most of the bash off the wall. Pull himself away from the pole, not lost too much speed there, and only just allowed Bloody Gamer ahead. Colin very aggressive on the curves, pulling that time he just lost back. Looking to get back onto the end of EMS Perfect here. Just adjusted his line, didn't want to take the big risk there. just letting his track speed do the work and then seeing where he can place later on, and that has allowed Luke to fling himself on past with a lovely tube exit. Colin as well, not knowing the tube cut there. That has allowed Mayuto on past. Just they are two people that could come flying past. Mayuto may come flying past again. He had a big brick there off the flat of the barrier. Really, really unlucky there.
Again.
And that was definitely off the flat. Just a bit too aggressive into the barrier. Again, got the time to shorten that distance and get himself back up. A top 5 is still possible. Luke already back into the top 4. Going to be chasing down Danny. And we will move forward, I think, on to Luke and be through the tube, let Colin settle in. A little bit less comfortable on this track. We'll definitely get a chance to have a little spectator Colin later in the action, in the heat of the battle, I'm sure. He has picked up a position over Ledgamer, as has Muto as well. It's top 5 Muto passes by Colin in the tube as well. And there is Danny just ahead of Luke. Luke going for the brake boost over the curve. You can see the speed boost gains. Didn't show the time off, but it did get a strong squeal. Drops in the sight for Luke. Esco is away. The 2:13.851 is the best lap, down to the 2:09.788 from Luke. Really nice stuff. Anadraps 2:16. Really not a bad showing from Anadraps, have to say. We saw the best lap so far from the street races as the 22, I believe, from Leathercake. Quite far away from the barrier. It wrapped up in the battle with Anadraps. I say the barrier, the spinner truck. He's now got Danny and Anadraps to get back on terms with Muto. A little bit further back, just coming through the corner in the straight. Which is out the tube, really clean. And gains on the tube portions with an Anadrap really clean around the track, makes it hard to gain. But he does go with the tube to tube, really nice to see. It looks like he got it nice and clean, stuck on that right side of the tube wall. Unfortunately though, going a little bit too high on his boost line there. As is Danny, that is going to allow Luke to come back through really strong towards the back end of the tube. Draws level and passes by Danny. Anadraps next in sight. Danny with a lovely corner, feathering his throttle beautifully to pull himself back level. Battling with Luke for third place here. Is there going to be enough tube here for Luke to gain enough of the time? Anadraps getting the brake boost over the curbs. Holds his advantage. Again, you can see Luke sticking nice and low. Anadraps relying on old lines that we may be used to using the Pariah and stuff. Just managing enough of the boost. Back onto the track portion where he's strong. He's going to hold a position he knows also to pull underneath. Gets away with the heavy bash on the bridge. And he's got himself down to a 2:13. So I've got to respect that.
I choked so many times, man. It's fucking ridiculous.
See him and
You did well to come back though, to get your focus back and come back, not let it affect you too much. Give him a couple of points up there to Anadraps on a stunt, but Anadraps isn't someone you're worried about qualifying against either. If that makes any sense. You're not like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I expected him to beat me anyway, but I just needed that little point advantage.
I fucking crashed both laps, man.
Mayuto though, I think, did he
Yeah,
check
he's-
the thing? He skipped twice.
The very
He's
first.
just messaged me, his TV's shit. I think he's having a similar problem. Because he's running on a hotel TV or something, it's not as good as what he's used to with his monitor and that at home.
I'm happy I got the win.
Yeah, nice
So
one.
lucky though. I swear my ass off, man. Even though I wasn't even going fast. I crashed like 3 times. Fuck. I'm literally shaking, man. I swear to God. I need to settle in.
There we go. Hopefully that will settle his nerves a little bit and just focus on doing what he can do. And he seems to have appreciated with a yes sir, thank you. Good lad, my Dorman boy. I say my boy, you're a 17-year-old man. I won't say that about you again, lad.
He's playing at a hotel.
Yeah, he's at least on holiday, not on a setup he's quite used to. Yeah, he's just a watch out. But yeah, they're certainly not set up for gaming. You know, mate. Right, let's get Anagrap's perspective back on it.
Sounds like he's betting on me, man.
Right, into the
I
second
know
race. Yeah, good luck again, fellas. We are on It's Lud Gamer. I will stick here for a moment just to swap any shifting, and I don't quite know where I'm at for the first little bit. Let's start roll, just pulling level with Colin and Revelantis just behind. There we go, Colin is just doing his things, reversing back into the position. Come on back, Lud Gamer, Luke. No, Lud's there, you all need to pull forward and get on it. There we go, he's had a bit of a slower start. Danny, good start in the Krieger. He's going to have a bit of trouble through some of the corners over the Emirates, but we'll see how he handles it. He is a bit of a Krieger wizard. Much prefers the car over the Emirates. Game up very aggressive, snaking back and forth over the curves. We've got Anadrap's Colin, Luke. Anadrap's just fell back through the order a bit there. He's fell right back into 10th place, 11th, sorry. Just behind Lud Gamer here. We'll probably see him come on through. There's Revelantis just ahead. Anadrap's 2 flying on through. Viking Pro. Danny just ahead. We will begin to make our way forward just a touch, like these guys settling for their race, and we'll go on to our man and Noodle, and we'll see the front guys. We can see we've got that is Matthias leading the way by a good distance, 134.425 first lap. Luke with a 134.971. Really nice start. Anadrap's really picking up that pace, battling alongside and just
Two people
passing.
missed the checkpoint.
Meat Fields. Who is it? It's Danny and Mayuta, I believe, there.
Colin as well. A bit hard on the tube, allowed Revelantis to carry that speed through. Slide from Revelantis allows a Noodle back on through.
This is our fight back here for 6th place at the moment. The game are really not too far behind. Little tap of the horn there from Noodle. He heads on through the corner. Good clean lap from Noodle. 1 minute .033 from Anadraps. I believe that is the best lap from today by a little way. Yeah, I think it was Levicate with 1 minute .2 or 3. To go back and look at the early stream, that's one of the times I put straight down. You can see them pulling away slightly more. We've gone to some note. Yeah, a little bit. We'll carry on. Really nice clean lines. Really nice exit of the corner, pulling a level there with Elias. Comes through the corner, uses the ball to straighten up lightly. Managing the speed, just full paces it a little bit of feathering through the corner, takes other position. Esco with the improvement down to a 1.964. Anadraps is still with the best lap. I hope 8.86. Really fast lap. Really not too far off the pace. Does appear to have closed the gap up a bit. Maybe there was a slight mistake somewhere along the line. Really nice and close up behind here. About the third. Just carries the exit pace through the corner. Nice and tidy. Moves away. And just able to carry the pace through. A little bit of late feathering to pull himself across the line. It's Anadraps as well, sorry. At the front eye. I do apologise for the first lap for some reason. I said Mateus. But the 1 minute .009 best lap from Anadraps cleared out now. Apologies. Just relied on it having been X-Wex up at the front earlier on. Luke has improved his time as well, down to a .386. Anadraps really leading the way. He has got his stream up, so he can pop across and just have me in the background listening away while I flick about the different races and such, so you can keep your eye on him. I will pop onto him occasionally when he's in the battles and stuff, while he's leading the way. And I'm going to pop back a little bit to another fight and maybe pop back to Revelantis to see how he goes. Hello Tyrese, let's go Luke. Descrease 2. Yep. Doing well, got second and third. Anadraps is leading the way. X-Wex has got his lap time down to a 1 minute .020. He's got the second best lap behind Anadraps. Really pushing hard. Yeah, he is the guy just ahead of this pack. I say just ahead, he's already heading through the corner and looking to pick up a position there. It is on our boy Tell Me Builds. A bit of a unfortunate mistake on the final lap, but still can't be too unhappy with the placement. Plenty of people with good experience on this sort of thing behind him. Mateus is X-Wex. Ty, he's had a name change, so he's this dude here. Let's have a little look. As he crosses the line, did give us a little pap of the horn. That is Mateus, Tyrese.
Oh, fuck.
No, unlucky man, but
59, what the fuck?
no, he was just inching time off. He's clearly got the best lap by
I fucked up, bro, honestly. My Emirates went in the complete 360. Fucking oddly.
but I think Levicate had a .2 earlier, Luke.
Yeah, and Luke GG there, bro. Very nice. I think I've done like 10 laps practice on that track, so I'm kind of happy. I'm sad it will happen.
Yeah, you can be a bit disappointed with the crash, but happy overall.
Oh, yeah. Should have been third, man. I thought it was the last lap, and then there was one more, and then I started getting pressured.
My as well, popping in as he notices who's in the lobby. Danny with the Krieger cranking in 6 points as well. Really nice stuff. Hey, new boys, and great run, Luke.
Who said that?
New boys. Big boys on PlayStation, he always watches along with me.
Yeah, I think so.
Good. I'd say he's probably one of my biggest supporters. I know even when he's not commented, like he sends me messages saying I'm just going to watch the stream back and stuff when he's missed it. No, I do hope you're well, new boys, man. We've got 8 more races to come. This is a sweater paradise. The best lap we've seen so far on the day is from Rescue 156.2. I know you're there, mute. I know you're there in stream. Again, just don't worry about it. See what you can do. You can only play as well as your setup allows, lad. But yeah, again, that is my tail. That's right. There's more helicopter up above. This is starting from Canary off the line. Bunching up on the guys, starting to pull away. Captain is holding the lead at the moment. And the Jackson lead. Fighting to gain the time back. Just clearly gets a good start. It's settling to the Phelpser, a little touch. Now collects the brake boost and about to come past Costelius. Rides the barrier. He's gonna get on the brakes and just feather the throttle to put himself level. Before take the pressure off the boat up to Galantis here. Just let him get a little bit of vodka. Slip from his fingers a little bit now. Galantis nicely up the arch props here. Pulling over the hill and down the crest. He's pulling underneath the underpass. We saw somebody spinning off it. That is past Elias. Fortunate mistake from the young lad, plenty of time to gain some time back, a few positions. And it drops some X-weights battling away a bit further ahead. We are going to have to pop forward at some point to have a look at them. A little watch of this as Revelantis comes on by. Jackson just had to feather his throttle a little bit more than he hoped. So takes the road up rather than the line we saw from Leathergate. He's the only guy. It's Reza doing it first and then Reza picking it up as he saw it. Good clean laps from the front runners. 2:27.787, and we've got almost a 0.8 lead over Anadraps. Excellent. Mateus. So gets his braking point, really nice pulling down the hill, just taking a little bit of air time, which he won't have been too comfortable with. Like I say, we will start to have a little pull further forward, just to have a little look on the next lap at Anadraps and Mateus. Potentially have a bit of battle. There's not too much between the two. Should maybe swap on now. Once on a straight, I will do. Miss that one, bit there, and that's a quick double, and then on. Right. Perhaps nice and tidy up the hill. Clearly gained some of that time that he had lost on the first lap, but they is taking the brake boost or. Boost, he can get up that hill very cleanly. He knows them props very well for his time racing with Crow. Little tap of the horn from Anadraps to say hello to the stream. And again, Mateus as well ahead, just there on the low. Just through the corner, nice and clean, good braking point, very, very little disconnect at the crest of the hill. Brake boost coming up outside the tree. That's the line we saw from Leathergate earlier. It allows the corner to be really widened up. As you can see, good improvement on the times here. Honk of the horn again. It's on the straight, so it's definitely meant 1:55.705 and 1:55.978. Two best laps on the day. Really nice stuff, handling the pressure so nicely. But as Anadraps is streaming, you are able to keep your eye on him as well. I am going to pop back a little bit further and see if there's any battles going on. Have a good look at them, and we'll just let them two focus in. I can have my eye on it as well. On Anadraps stream, without any commentary or comments, it's going to be slightly late. And then going a big risky on the curbs there, trying to gain time on Luke. He's had a decent comeback drive here, he's back up into 8th place. He's got himself to 2:02 so far, payment with the 1:58.9 that Luke should be on. Oh, nice lap here. Good game as well, just swinging through the corner ahead. Potential position gain. He's also captain ahead to back out of the position as they get closer to the end. Pulls through Damon with a good adjustment, really nicely handled. Just missed his braking point down the hill, causing him to have to pull wide off at the pillar. The adjustment's so quick. Only losing any time. Colin and Noodle just behind, having a battle all of their own. We will, in fact, hop back, see how it all plays out. Just getting connection with the track a little bit better, keeping it better, keeps him ahead. Brake boosting from Noodle. Track chasing the brake boost. Colin, EMS perfect or Damien, just pushing, catching them brake boosts. In a bit of time, 1:54.711 from Anadraps, taking the lead over X-Weps along the way. Weps along the way. Like I say, he is streaming his perspective. I should maybe give it a little shirt. I'm keeping my eye on it myself as well as a reference point. Then you can keep the eye on it. as well. The X-Rex coming back at him strong as well in the mid-portion back end of the track. We've got Colin and Damon in sight. We've still got Lud Gamer and Luke in the mix ahead. We're all pushing a little too hard. And that's the 8th season. All down a couple of positions, but still plenty of points on offer to him. We've gained some and he's going to potentially gain this position back. Through, managing the speed nicely. Noodle does get a good bump boost. Esco carries the speed through that section really nice, gains a good couple of tenths advantage into the final couple of turns. A little bit heavily pulling himself through the corner. Sorry, I was on the wrong section of the track. It's now coming into the final couple of turns. Nice and tidy there. Tony builds back. Little tap of the horn. Noodle gets the brake boost. Esco chasing curbs. Oh, it's gonna be tight. Oh, I think it's Noodle just.
Really good race there. Really good race.
I'll take that lap, to be honest.
No, you just pipped him, Esco, by .002.
Fuck all.
Oh my god.
54.711 from Anadrat, smashing that best lap out of the park. 55.878, Luke, from yourself. Can't be too unhappy with that. Black time. I know you won't be happy with the earlier crash.
Should have been like 5th.
Anadrat was upped his pace significantly this week. Doesn't want to be having Matthias holding anything against him going into semi-final and final week. Smashing the best lap by almost a second. But yeah, that is Anadrat's stream link I shared.
Let's go, you're winning this one. I don't care what you say.
Don't forget that bottom wall is your friend. Hit it hard.
Yeah, I done it for the first time there when I was with Luke and got 46.3 or something.
It's the only way to go. If you go too fanny about it, you just crash. You just got a full whack.
It's kind of scary, I've never done anything like that before.
Yeah. I've been just started learning it from Res. The rally things, you can hit the walls a lot and it just will turn the car.
Yeah.
And I'm saying 99 out of 100 times, I've never seen it fail yet. So, not perfect, I've not hit it, but other than that, I always get round.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do this.
Let's do it. Alright, good luck, Buzz.
Good luck, man.
What should I take? I'll go full suspension, fuck it. Seven, 10, 12, 14, 20. It's 47,000 wins in this lobby, roughly about 50,000 I'd say, adding all up the extras. Some serious wins.
Right, with Revelantus. If anybody goes for the 0-second cut, as Redcare did say, doesn't see any advantage to gain from it. It's been really cutting that first checkpoint, collects it, and he's up in the lead. X-Rate's not too far behind, just bashing off at the inside of the top was Anadraps. Not Revelantus, sorry, as Anadraps came on by. Got himself in between X-Rate and Help Me Build. Right, getting himself into the mix. Up alongside and behind. Anadraps did pull himself up into first. Really clean hairpin. Or elongated hairpin, then turn it into much more of a 140-degree corner. Just off that inside a little bit too much. We will go on to Captain, a bit of a non-pressured person we can sit with. Now everyone just trying to pace. Excellent. Up into first, Anadraps second, Luke third, Tommy Builds and Moto making out that top 5. Parcelius getting in between Captain and Muto as well. Coming down the favourite, pulling level just by. Bit of a short shift maybe there from Parcelius to pull him ahead. Cut across the corner there. Captain following the line, he maybe just saw from Escort, not previous, like just cutting across that checkpoint a little bit more. Cranking the pace up the straight. Anadraps and X-Rate's battling ahead. Luke in between, keeps popping up and back as he struggles with the setup in the hotel. He is on the move, he's on the move. Really aggressive across the inside. Parcelius just pulls ahead. A little bit tidier from Captain. A bit too aggressive on the wall smash. Just followed it. Was it too aggressive? He's pulled about level with Muto here. A little bit wobbly from Tell Me Build on the exit of the hairpin there. From round the corner, a couple of the bumps on the side of the road. Let's build their revs up. He pulls himself through, able to straighten his line up to see the sign go down ahead of him. Muto battling for third, Anadraps and X-Rate battling for second and first. Anadraps just has the lead at the moment. The 147.373 is the best lap from Muto though. Trying to get himself a little bit of a breather from Luke.
Oh, let's go, we both fucking made that round there. Oh shit. We were
really
both the midges tit away. Fuck.
Hear the fence breaking behind. With Parcelius coming back into the fight as well. Really tidy stuff over the jump. He's over the pressure hill, pulling it through the bush, moving through the light chicane. All smash, no dead revs on offer there. Tell Me Builds getting it best. X-Rate and Anadraps coming into the mix. Tell Me Build again, a little unlucky clipping, a little bit too much of the prop. Guys really pushing each other. Good speeds. Little tap of the horn. Hello to each other. We've got 2 more just behind.
Oh, my fastest lap ever. Nice.
Nice. 1:46.972.
Nice.
Best lap is a 46.304 from Anadrap, so as things stand. Really nice stuff for captain.
I'm glad I got it now because I know I can't finish this lap, so...
Yeah.
Well, it's not the fastest, but it shows progress.
Yep. Hello, Born. How you going, fella? Yes. Bit of an advantage over Luke. Tell me build. Bit behind Luke. Perhaps a bit of a lead over X-Wax. Any mistakes will be pounced upon. Yeah, they both go through the hairpin. Nice stuff, my man. That's what I like to hear. Or read, even. And what's this sweaty lobby? This is the GTA World Championships. I think you popped into the lobby last week as well, Born, when we were doing this last stream. But this is week 2.
Good race, Miyoto.
Yeah, nice stuff, lad.
Just pop over here, there we go.
Things being, if you head up, we'll see people as they come through the corner. And build.
Good race,
I
Anadraps.
feel them pushing hard.
Nice
Finished
win.
close up behind Luke. I might have seen your name, I might not have, Born. I might be wrong, lad. But yeah, this is week 2 of it, if not. And there's 2 more weeks left after this. 12 from this lobby will be qualified, as we had some people unfortunately unable to make it earlier.
It's older, man.
And hello, Dad. Hope you're well, fella. Best lap 1:46.304 is from Anadraps. Really, really nice stuff.
Good win, Draps.
Yeah, GG. We had a nice battle there for a bit.
I was with you, me and Miyoto were there. We were just, that gap was 2 or 3 seconds. We just couldn't get close to them.
Yeah, I fucked up a little bit.
Things are hotting up. Like, look, I'm not in, so 15, 14, 13 are going out. But look, it's 30, 32, 34, 38, 41, 40. It's close. One good
points.
race and you're jumping up 4 or 5 places.
Points are quite a bit higher in this lobby.
Yeah, and Colin needs to score as many as he can before he goes, because look, the pack behind him are really close.
Mm.
Okay. 7 compacts, perfect.
Now on to Avon Valley Speedway. Razzle with it appears Samuel Pardana is pretty fast. On a drop strap. Just showing them how to be nice. Oh, don't quite want to get rid of that. And then I'm going to have a quick look, see if I've got time written down for this one. 47.724 was the best lap. Unfortunately, I appear to have deleted who it was run by.
47 point,
I think it was Leathercoat.
highly likely.
Must have been earlier. Be a little bit wrong with that, but it's relatively fair. Caution. Press ahead. See, Meatfield is leading the way past Helios. Expect Revelantis. Helios early not having spied the barrier smash in earlier streams. There's a few people just pull ahead. And a big corner cut here as well, just catching him out and allowing Luke on through. He should pick up the lines. He's off track a little early as well, just gaining a little bit of extra curb boost. Very nice and aggressive over the curbs, cutting through a little bit more, gaining all of the boost off the curbs, goes high and past X-Wet. Good aggression on the curbs again, like I say, it's pulling the position back. You can see braking points very similar from the two lads. And the Draps is leading the way at the moment. Just enters it a little bit later, it allows him to just carry the speed on the exit that little bit more. Good aggression from the Draps. A bit unlucky from Esco. He should keep top four at the moment though. These guys have picked up a good amount of speed. The Gamer has just picked up a position in the top five. Oh, and just here the conjoining prop. Look, gain it here, X-Wet ahead, Luke looking to regain position. Maybe we do pop a little bit further back into this fight here. Go with Damon, I believe he's somewhere in the thick of the action. Perhaps with a strong lead. There's a strong second place. Look, Gamer is going to try and keep the likes of Luke and Calerio, Revelantis behind. Revelantis really starting to crank up the pace as well. You can see that time gain is getting on Calerio, almost a car's length between them already after the pass. So the Gamers have had a bit of a mistake. That's allowed Luke the free pass.
Oh, somebody off the wall.
I think that was Lud Gamer again, unfortunately. Just falling down the leaderboard. Obviously, clicking the checkpoint at the furthest point. Yes, Esco not too far behind. We've got a whole group of racers behind. EMS Perfect. Damon just comes off that line prop. We're going to see a few people maybe come on by. A bit of a slide on the exit does allow them all through. Revelantis, Parselius, Tommy Build, Valerio holds position over Calerio for now, but he's in for a bit of a battle now for up to 4th place here.
Huge battle going on, 4th to 10th, isn't it?
Yeah, Luke, X-Wex and Anadraps have themselves a bit of an advantage. They've got a bit of breathing space over each other, so they're just doing their own race. This is the thick of the action where things are live. Revelantis just unlucky, just coming off a proper little wonky. Same for Esco. Pace holding in sight the top 10 though. Revelantis really back up to speed and coming back past Damon. Looking to try and close the gap if he can on Parselius. Parselius with about the same gap to Luke as he has to this pack behind now. It's the 4th place. As long as he's clean, consistent, should see him with a top 4 place. Calling him back on the power as soon as he feels able. Thank you very much, my man. I do really appreciate that, Mr. Yoda Fox fella. We're gonna have to get yourself in the Discord server, I reckon, man. You're clearly nicely interested in stunt racing and racing in general. It'll give you, it's an open community, so you'll be able to invite or share it into chat. That's our Discord there. Now we're going to get back into the action. Eamon is up to 4th. Parselius did have a bit of a mistake. Revelantis, I think, just came off at the underside of the bridge type prop. And yeah, the semis and final are going to be incredibly intense with everybody putting in a good amount of practice, I'm guessing, as they realise the competition's quite hot. And the chaps with the best lap, 47.437 inside. Captain, go ahead.
I was going to say man's not hot, never hot.
Oh no, don't know about you, but in this weather man's always hot. Too fucking hot.
Okay, I think Colin has one more race left in him and he's going to have to go.
Yeah, Mute has got about half an hour left.
Okay.
Cranking the points.
Keeps changing at the bottom. Look, Calerio had a good win. Put Viking into the bottom 3 now. Every time there's a race change, it's crazy at the bottom. I keep watching it
already.
Yeah, holy shit.
He thought he was getting away with that animal about to win this race.
Let me get into Anadrap's stream again.
I didn't press X, it launched instantly. Did you see that?
It does do in a full lobby sometimes, yeah.
Didn't even get a countdown timer.
No, we have that happen
on
sprints, yeah.
I got it to non-con, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, in 3 laps as well, yeah. We've got non-contact 3 laps.
Yeah, perfect.
But it sometimes just gives you like 3 or 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So if you're not looking at the screen, you're fucked. I've had that happen to me so much time.
That's the first time I've ever seen that happen. Is it in stun races? Because it never normally happens in a normal track playlist we do. Alright, Fox, I'm making that fucking cut one time today.
You
It's the last chance.
got this, man.
Revelantis is like, fuck this. Little head start.
Luke. Careful, lads, you can get reported on YouTube. Careful.
Copyright.
You know, I'm just not going to repeat the comment. That he put to Simon in Alatrax's stream. If anybody would like to go see it, stream's just up at the top there.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not. I'm commentating. You might see me racing Monday night in the rally stuff, or you will see me racing in the rally stuff. I might stream that. I won't be up at the front, but I'd like to see where I can improve myself. Nice at the start from Danny. New builds in the mix as well. We've got Muto in a second at the moment. He's nice and aggressive, a couple of different things going on. Danny taking different lines in the Krieger as well. So taking the fight to Esco, don't guys be applying too much pressure to each other. There is Danny that just came off that barrier prop, unfortunate stuff from the lad. Oh, it's also going with the braking there. I saw the brakes on someone. I think it may have been Pasthelius. Looks like he made it across nice and clean.
Come on, baby. This is the one.
So that in second, let's go. Just leading the way. Oh, God. No, Aldo, mate, you understate yourself.
Fuck.
I've not improved too much, fella. I'm still quite casual in it. I race and enjoy it when I can, but it's people much more competitive than someone like myself. Nice lines through the tube and closing the gap. I get a really good boost pedal in the throttle to make sure he doesn't get jammed up in the gap. Right to the right, so really nice and light, barely clearing. I'm not sure what's happened to Anadrox, it seems to be stuck in the clouds.
What? Stuck in the clouds?
Hmm.
Anadrops is still racing. I think his streams.
Yeah, his stream must have frozen. No, it just wasn't actually live. Nice.
Yeah, he's still in 5th and holding 5th.
There you go. Somehow it just frozen, but was still moving. He's in 5th place. Yeah, apologies for the miscommunication there.
I was going to say, how the fuck did he get in the clouds in the first place?
No, it was just showing the clouds moving, but it wasn't moving the stream forward. It was just stuck in a little stutter point, showing it as live.
Hold it.
That's about 3 minute 7:40 is that best lap so far. It's a curb low onto the platform.
Oh, Colin, you sick fuck!
Platform.
Someone's fucked the jump. Make it! Nope. Hate it.
And right, let's go. Took the jump, not feeling confident with skipping off the ramp. Haven't gone quite so central. I'm just going to close my Discord again, just so it stops beeping at me. Yeah, I'm going to move it back a little bit. Top 2 seems nice and safe. May jiggle up a little bit more, but we'll go have a little look. My man, you bottling around Anadrops and Postilius. He's got a bit of a way to go to gain on a bit of a mistake somewhere. It's a track that is a little difficult to gain that time on. Heading in towards the tube. 2:33 from X-Rex. Damon with 2:32. I think the best time away from stunts. 33 from Postilius as well. Not bad times for practice they've had. Udivore from Italy. How you going again, fella? Hope you will end up being moving forward just to see if there is a little battle going on here for third. Again, there's always Postilius just pulling ahead of Anadrops, taking the braking point and getting himself over the jump nice and clean. So the jump, you can see Anadrops taking the risk, taking it a bit early. That is going to gain him the position back over Postilius, but really nice stuff. Good improvements from Postilius since the crew battle as well. No, he really wasn't too keen on the old stunts. A little bit floaty, a little bit of lag displaying between us. Cleared up now though, nicely. Again, just picking up a position past Revelantis as well, just seeing himself in 2 positions needed to stay out of risk of getting knocked out. There are 3 spots. Get knocked out, 12 will be qualifying. How you going, Bala? Hope you're doing well, fella.
That's alright.
Postilius getting a little unlucky, just the back wheels clipping over at the end of the jump. It does see Postilius taking 4th rather than the potential 3rd there. Yeah, I'm doing very well, fella. Thank you very much. Hope you are yourself. Yeah. Some very intense competition for the next couple of weeks still coming up, Ballot. Got the semi-finals and the finals coming up, and I'd say it is probably some of the swiftest racing I've seen away from straight up stunt racing. It's got 2:28.611 taking the best lap. Luke and Escort taking the top 2 positions. EMS at perfect on Damon and Postilius. Yeah, I've seen it. I'm keeping my eye on it slightly as I do, but you know me. So out of it, just remember, my guys, don't be letting yourself lose your head. That's what will make me get upset with you. Focus on yourselves and your racing and talk as much shit to them as you fancy. They're giving it you, give it them back. Yep. Close between Luke and Matthias from Ty. And advance, this pretzel is so amazing. I miss eating pretzels. He's just trying to stay out of it as well. Yeah, I did mention that earlier. If you asked anything like, oh, what's that brake boost? Like, why are you tapping your brakes and seems to be getting speed boost? You fucking shit, mate! But I doubt it's the whole community by any stretch of the imagination. There seems to be at least a couple of decent guys I've seen in their chats. Likes of Poynton and that, I wouldn't be surprised, a bit more willing to share good, decent information. Let me pop it there again for you, Ballard. Do feel free to pop across, have a little look. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Apologies, lad.
Someone's inviting Sam Digby because he shouldn't be getting an invite from an invite-only lobby.
Let me grab the stream again. There we go. There's the stream. Apologies. Starting Captain just keeping his eye on everything. We'll head on to Danny early on. Oh, it did end up being Revelantis with position swap. Danny pushed a little bit harder in the position. So I spectating. Overcharged top 4 insight plus Julius, battling mid X width, Anna drops and Luke and Ned. A bit of a lead. Again through into the chicane. Just got the advantage. Top 4 just beginning to edge away at the moment. Again, battling alongside Revelantis, Luke gain at 2. It's pretty nicely chased the brake boost over that corner of the curb. Move forward a touch past. Yes, has just fallen back a little way, holding 4th place as things stand. We've got a lovely braking point, a little bit late on the feathering, so I have to just hold it a little bit longer, pull wide of the wall. He has gained position over Enerdrap's. First lap's been at 2:09.72 from X-Wix on pace. Up into second. Green. That's a good boost up behind. Luke is in this position now. Keep it going for that. Arselius and Avalantis trying to outpace behind the gamer in the mix here for fifth. If there's any mistakes, it takes a bit too much that inside the curb. Round for Arselius on to the back of Anadrax. X-Rex has got a little bit of an advantage, 126.163. Almost a full second advantage over Luke's best lap there. Looks like he caught that brake boost this time. Using it to build the reds. A little bit narrow through the corner. Good aggression over the curves from Avalantis to match at the pace. Exactly official, like that's the right attitude. It's like you want to go up against the best racers in the game. That's what people should want to do if they're getting towards it and potentially towards it themselves. It's the tie between largest and it. I don't know that maybe 126.163, still the best lap. Underdrap's time down to 126.902. Doesn't want to let Matthias have too much over him at all. But it's working. He has played this a good few times. Great piece obviously a bit of improvement there. It doesn't come down though as expected. I thought we'd see it close up. Times there. Celius and Anadrax a minute sight ahead. Luke and Lud Gamer really not too far behind. Widening, extending the corner as best he can. Not taking the wall back, so that could bite him. He gets good drive through the rest of the track. Braking point pulling himself around the corner. Just matching Anadrax's pace. Best he can, he's at a 0.098 in the 27s. Pulls himself by. Through 6.163, does stay the best lap. Perhaps does keep position over past Celius. I'm not sure how to say it. Yeah, I quite like it. Fella, the new street races, they seem a lot more technical than the old ones, but yeah, it's a lot more like Midnight Clubby or Need for Speed style racing through the streets and all that sort of stuff. But it's enjoyable. If you're looking for something a little bit different.
So Colin left on 65 points. That's the cut-off. So Duke Noodle's currently there on 60.
Yeah, he's not got a lot of wiggle room.
Duke Noodle needs to score 6 points. Or Viking needs to score 9 points in the next 3 races.
And James is still within the striking distance of it as well, to be honest.
Yep.
There's a couple of good races.
Yep.
No, he didn't win. Final 3 races. Well, I'm going to be doing more and more mixed event types, Bala taking involved as just a commentator on other people's events and stuff more and more. I'm looking and getting involved with some of the PC street racing community as well. But at the moment, we're having a bit of a conversation about whether they want me to race or whether I want to commentate it. Tiny bit of a debate on that at the moment. Like at the moment, my commitment is more towards commentary and stuff. I really enjoy it, and I know I don't enjoy competitive as much. I'm a much more casual racer in general. I just want to get as fast as I can get. At some point, I wouldn't mind taking part in something, and certainly PC would be my better option. Just a bit more consistent. Just stay where we are so we don't see any flicks on the screen early on. Pace through the corner. Again, just flicking to the left, back to the right, pulls into first very, very momentarily. And carries his pace through the final corner of that section, nice and cleanly over the curbs. Nice and tidy, and again pulls back, nice and aggressive. Looked like there was a brake boost potentially from Anadraps as he carried a lot of speed down the hill. Feathering the throttle, nice and tidy, didn't even see the flick of the flame as he just controlled the feathering really tidily. Anadraps just behind. Just going to stay where we are for this first lap, especially just so we don't see any early mistake, and we'll do a flip back, maybe a position 2 on the straight. Oh, expect it is lag. It's definitely lag with the way he's still driving through.
Yeah, I didn't lose the position.
Into the wall.
Gained 1.
Yeah. Anadraps did take position though, so he did have to feather the throttle a lot more than he would have liked, avoiding that wall. Carries pace really nicely. Anadraps just kept in a slightly cleaner brake boost. Double dab of the brake, just pulling himself through the corner, nice and tidy. Brake boosting as well, over the bump. This Luke, not too far behind, ready to pounce on any mistake. Lovely speed down the straight there. Didn't quite want to move, just going to stick here with it. Not spent too much time with the front two throughout the competition, so we'll stick with it for another lap. And the Draps has come off the pole, giving Matthias a strong advantage here. Those will be able to take it ever so slightly easier, not being pushed quite so hard. Postilius Luke, EMS Perfect, and kept him pick up a free position. And the Draps will be pushing hard to get as many of them back as he can. Moves through the corner, nice and tidy, controlling the braking point.
Oh, bitch. Oh.
Let's close back up a little bit, hold himself away from Luke. Yeah, that's one thing. It's just what I enjoy more as well, Bala, than competitive racing. So, like, we all do the things we enjoy more. That's what we're here to do. I can offer a little bit more. There aren't too many commentators about where there's lots and lots of potentially good racers out there if they're given a little bit more to be drawn in by some regular commentary and stuff. You can keep track of who's improving where. Parthelius has crept into the lead. He's going to be on a nice time here. X-Way. Oh, Matthias heavy against the bus stop, just pushing really hard. A little quadruple tap of the horn at Anna Draps. Puts himself through the corner, taking a little bump on the apex. And Draps just goes nice and straight down that section, just trying to pull away on the extra revs, closing the gap up a little through the hairpin. He's unfortunately getting a bit hung up in the end. Matthias is, it looked like the back end of his car just got hung up on the prop. I'm gonna pop back a little bit so you've got a fight just a bit further back. Danny Ludgamer involved in it. And just ahead of Ludgamer, got Revelantis EMS Perfect ahead. 33.565, best lap from Postelius. Clearly getting used to the platform nicely. Got his time down by a good second since his PB that he shared for us for the crew battle. And feathering nicely, pulling himself through, feathering again, just making sure not getting hung up on any of them props. Carrying good speed, closing the gap up again a little bit on Ludgamer. Tommy Gold's Noodle behind. Going to count good speed, Ludgamer ahead of 2, doing the same. In 3, using Barry to straighten the car up, getting a little bit luckier than X-Wex there, but not too far ahead of Revelantis and Damon. Little dabs of the brake, just making sure it doesn't lose traction, carrying a bit more speed than Lud through that section. Nice and tight, Lud clipping a couple of extra bumps. We build the speed up. corrected nicely by Danny. Good 6th, 7th position in Danny's graph here. Wide the pole, EMS perfect with a 5th, a nice stop at Danny. I think we saw any big changes there. I think it was Parselius, yep, completing the win of 132.897 coming in from Anadraps. I believe that was on the final lap. XWEX with a 34.397. I'll tell you, XWEX clearly what he's going to be wanting to go. And that's the way I need to keep it, so I need to free up all my time. Robin can't do any racing ever again. Need to, no offence, but I need to see off the likes of Let's Play Up. I know he's been doing some more actual gaming himself on his channel and stuff. He's got plenty going on anyway.
Well, that is the points that gets Goot Noodle
Yep.
or
And
Viking, but Goot Noodle has passed Colin's points total first so far. Viking is level.
He's got a 35-point advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you've got enough in the bag there, Mario. Well, with 35 points, yeah, that is you qualified at least in 12th.
What was his? How many points did he have?
100. Dead on.
100 points, okay.
101, I'll quickly flick back. Yeah, 100. So he's got a 35-point lead over Viking Pro.
I'm not going to name this person because I won't do that, but I've had a message from somebody who's missed the semi-final things today. Gutted I didn't make it today. Is there no way I can slide into the semis next week?
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately not, fella.
I've replied.
At least he's worded it in a joke way.
Lol. No.
Is there any way I can slide into this area?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. New joke, so you are through. You are minimum going to be 12th place.
I can't see my car.
Like, Balamate is I'd say it's just the lobby. Is like, this is a very, very sweaty lobby. It's certainly the hottest lobby we've had on the day. All very good races in their own right, but then there are just some big step-ups to the likes of Anadraps, Wex, Parselius, Luke. Then you've got the Damons as well, Lud Gainers. There's some very, very, very fast lads out on track now, in the mix as well, doing enough on a dodgy setup to get himself qualified through to the semis.
Official, yeah, Colin will be out.
Yeah, as Cap says, Colin out. Into the mix with the front guys. Well, as I do when I get the opportunity to go on to captain, a bit of an unpressured option, not being an actual participant, got a little bit less pressure on himself. It allows us to just focus in on the action ahead and around him. On it in the mix. Guys at the front are gaining the time. nice and low, and the drive's just able to go that touch more exit speed, loop though, battling hard, clipping as many bumps as he can. And the drive's just letting the car do a little bit more of the work himself and taking a couple of the bigger bumps here and there. Just passes by, little tap of the horn back from Anadraps, and turned again by Cat. Comes through the corner. Oh, bank surface on the hill, little clip of it, giving a little bit of a boost further down the hill. Yeah, if he'd have been able to stay with his stick in, he would have been able to make it, no real issue. Yeah, Parcelius is very, very fast. He's come from Xbox. Trills, our boy, brought him across. And he's really starting to get to grips with the console. Struggling a little bit more with this track than we saw him on that last track that you saw him take the win. Anadraps did have the best lap though, by a little way. Tap of the horn from Xbox behind as he came off Villa off the telegraph pole. Just able to go out with a little bit more speed, but managing it really nice gap. Not too different. Tears as well. Not really gaining on Cat.
Just his little short shifts and exit speeds are the only difference.
Yeah.
On the straightaways, he's just that much better.
It was a big gain down that section just after our 7, as Captain says. It's the short shifts and stuff, the exit speeds, and on the longer straight, bigger advantage gained, but then through the corner, knowledge of surface, sees him able to get through it a little bit nicer. He hasn't left Xbox, Balla, he races on Bourse now. But I think it's also just like he's trying PlayStation out as well, just because like the community I think is just a bit bigger overall, so a bit more competition for him and all that sort of stuff. Controls his throttle really nicely. There is Matthias flying on by. Got the best lap, 1:29.027 from Anadraps, showing some really good pace on the dirt. It's the best lap we've got in the game at 29.657 as well. 29.8 from Parcelius, really nice stuff again, the Xbox lad. Going in some nice times. The more he gets used to the console, the more he's going to be able to put that speed into action. Yeah, he's doing some good stuff, the lad. I'd appreciate it from Parcellus, not backing down from a fight. I'm looking to try and match up with some of these other bigger boys on console. Anadraps, X-Rex, Levicates, Murphosses and all of that lack. Really nice and clean, a 1:28.556 from Anadraps.
Very nice.
Really nice stuff. Does just pip out, well, so pip out by half a second with he was just behind on that first best lap he got in. Just pushing really nice and hard, really trying to show the guys what he does have to offer, that they're going to have to be on form for the next couple of weeks. They want to take the title from him. Himself up into the mix. That's it, pulling nice and wide, going to give us a good view of people coming through the corner. Revelantis making out top 6, Luca completes the top 5. Best laps goes even lower, a 128.420. Nice. Very nice.
That's everybody through. Yep, perfect.
No, it's certainly not. So I wasn't saying he was slow. He's just putting down his speed more and more as he learns the differences between the consoles. Yoda, I know he's very, very quick on Xbox, lad. Like, I know the leather coats and Mateo Murthoses and that jokingly refer to him as the Xbox King.
Who?
Parcelius.
Oh, is he on Xbox as
Yeah.
well?
That's where Chelsea brought him across.
We won't see him very much. Still though, didn't accept my friend request after I sent 3.
No.
Not happy.
You raced on the same team as in your bloody crew that you commissioner
I
on.
know. Terrible.
You made friends with me, I wasn't on the team, I was just commentating. No, I think he's just a bit shy, he keeps his group quite close.
Viking has also made his spot. 77. Yep. He's past Colin as well. So that's, unless James takes 18 points and Viking scores nothing.
No, Viking won't, because he needs to get above. They need to get above 100 points now for that spot off Mayuto. Colin's already out because Noodle's taken 12th spot, really, at the moment as things lie with the points. It's just because he's dropped out.
Yeah, so unless one of them wins it, that's what I'm saying. Unless they get 30, Viking gets 30. Then Muto's through.
Yep.
And James is out unless James gets 30, because that'll be 101. That would be yeah. James is on 71. So James has to win the race, as does Viking.
Yeah, both of them do.
Yeah. And that's not possible. Okay. Well, I don't know. Anything is possible.
Everybody's got history, Yoda. But well, I would be interested to hear at some point, maybe.
Left what in the wrong class?
Not got too much longer of this stream remaining, so ours is maybe a little bit long. I have been up streaming since 2 o'clock this afternoon. Yeah, overall, I've had 4 lobbies today, 2 hours each. I was able to get all of them in today myself. But yeah, it was the same last week. I did end up streaming like 8-9 hours with the celebration stream for 300 subs at the end of the day. Tonight I will be getting myself off to bed.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. Need to be making sure I'm all good to be off to see my mum tomorrow for Sunday dinner.
Nice. Someone's going down. Oh fuck! I thought we were going down the pits.
Oh, I did for a second. I did that my very first lap. I followed somebody else.
Yeah, you followed
somebody
from our party. Yeah.
Yeah, told them off. I was like, "What the fuck are you doing going down there?" I'm trying to get out of everybody's way. Don't do it next time.
Love it.
The Avalanche is nice and smooth through the corner, picking up a position over Calerio, picking it up back. slight bit of an issue, started picking the pace back up. There's a big bunch behind. We'll pop up and see the guys at the front a little bit later on. We'll sit with Captain in a big hustle here. We've got a few just behind it. You can see Ludgamer, it's Danny, we've got EMS Perfect and Calerio coming back into the mix. X-Wex and the drops past Silius, Revelantis and Filmy Builds making out our top 5. And a good drive on the exit of the corner, got him getting the car straightened up. X-Wex and a drops past Silius, Revelantis and Danny, now our top 5. He builds, just fallen back to 6. He's got Ludgamer, but not too far behind. He's going to focus up, letting him do what he can. That is entirely through the section, picking up a position, maybe a couple. Maybe he gets himself around a bit of a slide as he gets on to the wood, but corrected quickly. Does pick up that position over Lud. Houston Revelantis just leading this pack in the 4th place, past Silius, a big advantage ahead. Then we've got Anadraps and X-Wex, sorry, X-Traps, Jesus Christ, I do like mixing names up, don't I?
Left
Put them
Keo.
as one. Yep. Oh dear.
Love it. Fucking love it.
Not good as a commentator.
Oh, get around there, bitch.
If anybody does fancy it, you could do some sort of fucking fan art for him, you know. We'll move forward and have a little look. 132.702 from Anadraps as he just picks up the lead from X-Wex. Wait till he just pull around that corner and straighten up, and I'll quickly have a quick flick up. The Ludgamer from Sally, yeah, he's doing nice at the moment. He's in the battle for it. 6th place, really, is where it goes up to there. It's really not too far behind
no.
X-Wex and Anadrap. I've spent a good amount of time with the 3 of them, having a good listen to their engine notes and stuff. You can see the way they match each other as well, just managing the throttle. It's really nice and tidy. The gap does appear to have decreased towards X-Wex. Gaining good time there as well up the little hill, so it's just slightly better through the hairpin cone. Nice exit speed, gains that time back. Unfortunate stuff there from Marcelius, but he's got in mind that he's got good time gains on the section before. He's nice and clean. Almost gets across. Nice and clean with the downward slope, picking the pace up. Bash against the wall, a little honk of the horn. Corrects it nice and quick, big brake boost. Gets himself around the section really nice and tidy. Over his throttle, pulling himself through the elongated chicane before this left-hander. This throttle really nice, pulling all the way around the corner, just going to get a straight shot exit. Time starting to slip back in his favour. tiny dab at the crest of the hill, slight brush of the wall. Seem to let the tyres pull too far away. Thought that was someone having pulled themselves up into the height, but they're underneath the track. Best lap 132.461 from Anadrapt, improving it ever so slightly.
I think this lap's going to be even better. He's on a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's going to be a nice lap.
Great boost again.
Oh, maybe not. He's missed the brake boost. He's hairpin with a little bit off.
No, it doesn't quite come down.
No.
Still really nice stuff. Again, that is the best lap of the day for Anadrapt. I think he's taken 2 or 3 across this run. Bring it down. Almost a second and a half. So 33.859 down to a 32.461. Top stuff from Draps.
Okay, so let's just confirm these points at the end for the
Yep,
qualifying
we'll just see if
positions.
it's
Just to be sure, we go.
Go ahead.
Good win for Anadraps. So, 116, 103, 10, 11 would be Miyoto and 100, and Goot Noodle takes 12th.
12th, yep.
Perfect. So Viking and James
There's
out,
your
and Colin.
confirmation you take. Yeah, Colin does see himself exit the competition. He did know with his time being a bit shorter there would be a bit of a risk.
Yeah.
With the lobby being as sweaty as it was, having that time disadvantage was always going to see a bit of a risk. Sure, that is going to be the end. As we heard, Mayuto and Noodle complete our qualifiers from today. Captain will be releasing all of the stuff, including the draw and the tracks, tomorrow by 3 PM CET. And that is going to be bringing the day to an end. Captain, very nicely done, fella. Thank you again for
Pleasure
getting me
as
involved
always.
in all of this.
Right, mate, we've only got 3 lobbies next week, so...
Yeah,
we'll have
a little bit nicer. 6 hours guaranteed racing.
I mean, less lobbies, but more sweat, more intense.
It's definitely clause 9 then.
Perfect.
Some tracks.
Yeah.
Make sure I do catch the last couple of
Out. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.